Well, a warm welcome back to the Guangzhou Women's University for a men's singles semi-final coming up between Kanta TSUNEYAMA of Japan and Lu Guangzhou of China. Neither player seeded, so hard to get much of a form line. Here's how they've got to this stage. The winner, well, the dubious honour of playing Lin Dan in tomorrow's final. Won his semi-easily today. TSUNEYAMA needed 3 games yesterday, and so did Lu Guangzhou. So tough one to call this. Officials are on court. The players will be out very shortly. Here they come. Just the one previous meeting, TSUNEYAMA won that pretty easily, the Yunkai Cup earlier this year. So TSUNEYAMA, 23 years of age, both players 23. That 11 ranking was in June of this year. First came to light really at the World Juniors 5 years ago, where he got a silver. Actually got bronze in the boys doubles too. Went to 3 games yesterday, as I mentioned, against Kim Dong-hun of South Korea. Biggest victory was the Thai Open, which is a Super 500 event. That was last year, where he beat Tommy Sugiyato in the final. So we know he can play with that kind of performance on his CV. And his Chinese opponent, Lu Guangzhou, as mentioned, the same age, ranked at 18, almost as high as he's ever been. Took down the Australian Open last year, which is a Super 300 event. And was also runner-up at the Syed Modi last year. 3 games it's taken him in his last 2 matches. Talking of the Syed Modi, gives me a chance to just mention to you, we'll be covering that tournament live on the last 2 days, semi-finals and finals, next weekend. It's pretty much the last event before the World Tour finals in Guangzhou. So do join us. Still got a lot of top-class badminton to come for you this year. Sarah Shahosseini of Austria is in the umpire's chair. She'll be assisted by Abdul Latif Jahari, the service judge. He's from Indonesia.
Thank you. Line judge. Line judge. Can you move? Sorry. On the line. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Guang, China. And on my left, Kanta TSUNEYAMA, Japan. Kanta TSUNEYAMA to serve. Love all. Play.
So here we go. This rather unlikely men's semi-final in the singles.
One love.
Well, that's a nice piece of placement.
Two love.
Probably would make Tsuneyama favourite here, but really not a great deal to choose between the pair.
Three love.
Well, I was just about to say he was making his opponent work really hard, Tsuneyama, but in the end it's he that makes the error. Not sure we're going to see too many particularly lengthy rallies between these two. Can't believe he missed it by that much.
Service over. Four, one.
Giving
5-1.
the Chinese plenty of problems already. Just can't read that kind of cunning from Tsuneyama. Kanzu. Well, that's a much better shot. That should give him a bit of confidence.
2-5. Service over. 6-2.
Just the wrong side of the line from Lu's point of view. Just turned the face a fraction more than he wanted to.
Service over. Three, 7.
No. Good retrieving by Lu.
4, 7.
Eventually, opponent made the error, missed it by a big margin. Can't believe how far.
Service over. 8, 5. Nine, 5.
Just looks a little sharper at the moment, doesn't he? TSUNEYAMA. That is the best shot, though, that Lu's hit so far in this match.
6, 9.
From pretty near the back line, absolutely nailed that.
Seven, 9. Service over.
Just keeping his nose in front by
10,
a significant
7.
margin in this opening game, TSUNEYAMA. Lu looks to be improving, though. He's hit a couple of top-class jump smashes already. I think
11,
he knew.
7, interval.
He knew that was long, so 11-7. Decent lead for the Japanese at the mid-game interval.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. 11-7. Play.
Again, too much angle on it from Liu.
12-7.
He's made that mistake a few times. Not been the greatest year for Liu Guangzhou. He's won 16, only 16 in his 36 matches in 2019. That's much better though.
Over.
Don't need to use full power
8,
when you can place
12.
it as well as that. Yeah, gave Tsuneyama a bit of an open goal there.
13-8.
Right out the middle of Tsuneyama's racket.
8. Service over.
Well, where did that come from? Absolutely powered that down the line.
9-14. Service over. 15-9.
First time we've seen him use that flick serve. Opened up the space beautifully again. Just won the tactical battle there, Tsuneyama, which allowed him the relatively straightforward
9.
jump smash from mid-court. Those errors aren't going to help the cause, which looks a pretty forlorn one in his first game, at least, for Liu.
Thank you. Seventeen, 9. Service over. 10, 17.
No question, he's got plenty of ability, Lou. Just maybe didn't settle as well as Tsuneyama initially. That's why he finds himself in this predicament. That was a fine shot, though.
11, 17.
Well, suddenly, a little bit of a second wind in this game. Lou, that was an excellent shot.
12,
Right at the body
17.
of Tsuneyama. Very difficult to get a racket to that when it's coming at you at that speed. Well, even if he doesn't win this game, I think
13,
Lou can certainly
17.
take some solace in the fact that he's had little spells where he's won points in clusters. No reason at all why he couldn't come back and win the second game, if that is he loses the first, and that's not certain. Oh, that's a wonderful shot, though, from Tsuneyama.
18,
Might be ranked 14 in the
13.
world, but that disguise, that deception, pretty much as good as it gets. As a one-off shot. Hours of practice paying off.
Service over. 14, 18. Service over.
Very good judgment from Tsuneyama.
19, 14.
I didn't miss the line by that much. And he looked pretty confident it was going to go long, and he was right. So, 6 game points for Tsuneyama to take a 1-game lead in this semi-final.
20, game point, 14.
It's wide, and so in 19 minutes, first blood to Tsuneyama, 21 points to 14, and it'll be Lou playing catch-up after the interval.
冲，不要冲，他推的对，还是推的对啊。整个线路上基本上没太大问题，主要是自己还是有耐心，只能采取多拍，有机会才打。高球的话，角度不一定要太大，还有一个就是对角打对角，就是对角过来你再打对角，就。就。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, love all. Play.
Don't think it'll be a change of tactics from Liu, just needs to cut out the unforced errors, because he certainly has the shots, no question about it. Fast start in the second game would be a big help.
Service over. One, love.
It's a good start. Just by a fraction missed the sideline. Very fine margins in professional sport sometimes.
Two, one.
Great reactions from Tsuneyama.
Service over. Two, all.
Well, any seeds of doubt that Lu can sow in Tsuneyama's mind will only help his cause, and wearing him down in lengthy rallies like that will do exactly that.
Service over. 3-all. Service over. 4-3.
Almost like swapping points at the moment. No one's really establishing any kind of a grip on this second game. Got ahead fairly early in the first game, Tsuneyama, and never really looked like getting back into it, Lu. Once again, right at the body from Tsuneyama. He's done that a few times.
Yes, please. 5-4. Service over.
Could be wrong, but I don't think there's been more than a point in it since we started this second game. Said at the start, it wouldn't be a huge surprise if it goes the distance. That's an easy put away though for Tsuneyama.
6-5. Service over.
Good courtcraft there from Lu.
6-all.
He had to get in quickly. Reacted well on the backhand. Terrific get that from Lu. It really was almost a smile of appreciation
7-6.
from the Japanese. Because it wasn't a bad smash by any manner of means. I just couldn't get that. Bit short. Well, he made the line. Well, might not seem a lot, but 2 points is the largest amount of daylight there's been between the players in this second game. Just took the pace off it, concentrated on the angle, deceived Tsuneyama. Now, if he could win the next 2 or 3 points, put himself in really good shape at the interval.
Service over. Seven, 8.
So as quickly as it arrived, that 2-point lead has disappeared.
8 all.
Hand of apology from Tsuneyama.
9, 8.
Wrong-footed him with the serve. And now Tsuneyama has the 2-point lead. Was just disoriented there,
10,
Lou,
8.
right from the outset of that point. So a 3-point interval lead for the Japanese.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Yeah, line just. Thank you. Eleven, 8. Play.
So Lou needs to try and assert himself here just after the interval. Hit the line, but there's going to be a challenge.
Lu Guangzhou
Said hit the line.
challenges
That was the
called in.
line judge's opinion. He has a different one. Hawkeye will tell us who's right. I guess with 2 challenges in the score this way, you may as well, but it was flush on the line.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge is remaining. 12, 8. I have it on my screen. Play.
They didn't show it in the arena, but umpire said to Lou, I have it on my screen. You just got to believe me. No argument from the Chinese.
Service over.
I think for a second, Tsuneyama thought about
9,
leaving.
12.
Not the last shot, obviously. A couple of shots earlier in the rally. It might have been drifting wide of a sideline. Academic now. That's a fine shot.
Service over.
That's a really fine shot. Power and direction.
13, 9.
Clever. He has mixed it up a bit today,
14,
Tsuneyama.
9. Nine. Service over.
Surprise, miss, but at the moment,
10,
Kanta
15.
Tsuneyama in control of this semi-final. Fight back really has to start now from Liu. As he's not got much margin for error. Went for the flick serve, didn't work.
Service over. 16-11.
Read it and punished it. That's excellent, though, from
Service over.
Liu. That was nowhere near as easy as it looked. From pretty deep on the baseline.
12-16.
He's still up against it. Classy placement there. That was wide,
Service
though.
over.
And these are points he can ill afford
17-12.
to squander in short little rallies. Tsuneyama closing in.
Service over.
Well, he'll take all the luck that comes his way in his current predicament.
13-17.
Net cord set up the easy kill. Now, can he take advantage? Win the next 2 or 3 points, put some pressure on the Japanese. That's a really good shot.
Yes. Line judge. Can you show her, please? Thank you. Thank you. Fourteen, 17.
Well, I wonder if there are a few little
15,
nerves
17.
around, because Liu is really fighting back now, especially after that error from Tsuneyama. That was a mistake.
16, 17.
Lin Dan, remember, awaits the winner in tomorrow's final. And now, you'd have to make Liu a big favourite, 17 all.
17
He's
all.
5 points behind a few minutes ago. Now he's 4 points away from forcing a deciding game. It just
17.
doesn't look like he knows where the next point's coming from. Astonishing turnaround. Yep. Well, no question that Liu has kept his composure way better than his opponent the last 4 or 5 minutes.
19,
Longest rally of the match,
17.
and just a couple of points away from what looks inevitably now like forcing a deciding game. Amazing how match can turn so quickly. Brilliant. 3 game points.
20 game point 17. Service over.
Almost a surprise that he missed that shot.
18-20.
Still has the upper hand though. 2 more game points. Not deep enough, and we are going to have a deciding game. 21-18, second game to Liu.
Second game won by Liu Guang 21-18. 1 game all. Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Final game. Love all. Play. Service over. 1 love.
Got to think that we would have the psychological edge after coming back from behind. That second game. But it remains decidedly tricky to call.
Love.
Long. Well, in fact,
Blue
it wasn't
going to
called long, it's been
challenges
challenged.
called in.
I think he must be reasonably confident he's a challenge so early in the game. Let's see. Oh, well. Absolutely flush on the line.
One
A bit of a
challenge is
waste of a
remaining.
challenge, really.
3 love. Play.
Oh, that's an
Service
excellent
over.
shot from Lou. Place that
1
to perfection.
3.
Well,
Service
talk
over.
about placement. That was excellent from Tsuneyama, who seems to have found a bit of a second wind after what was a bit of a capitulation
4
in the
1.
latter part of the second game.
Service over.
Fooled him with that serve, though.
2 4. Service over.
It's a really sweet backhand.
5 2.
Look at the angle he gets with this. Little turn of the wrist.
Service over. 3 5.
Couple of errors in quick succession
4 5.
from Tsuneyama.
Service over.
Just cut across it a fraction too
6
much.
4.
Missed the sideline. a good shot too.
Seven, 4. Play. Service over. 5, 7. Service over.
On the battle of the hairpins there, did TSUNEYAMA.
8, 5.
But from the really strong position he found himself in at the end of the second game, or towards the end, before Lu's comeback, you have to conclude that a 3-point lead at this stage may not mean a great deal. Oh, that's
Service
nailed
over.
by Lu.
6, 8.
First meeting between these two, remember, so imagine they know too much about each other's strengths and weaknesses, but they're learning fast.
Kanta TSUNEYAMA challenges called in.
So TSUNEYAMA asking Hawkeye to check this one. Called in.
Challenge unsuccessful. One
Could be wrong,
challenge
I
is
think we've only had the
remaining.
one overall today, which
7,
is a testament to
8.
how good our line judges are.
Play. Service over. 9, 7.
Just went for the line and missed it.
10, 7.
TSUNEYAMA would love to have a 4-point cushion at the interval. Four points it is, 11-7.
Interval.
The Japanese
10
has the
ends.
advantage.
就是推两个对角，然后他过渡你就断他就行了。断完以后他出来再来，然
Court
后
1,
起来
20
有机会你
seconds.
再打。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you. 9-7. Play.
He set that up perfectly. Did the hard bit, really. And then the error.
8-11. Is it okay? Nine, 11.
Well, he's seen Lou come from a fair way back in the last game. What must be going through his mind at the moment?
Ten, 11.
Saw a gap and found it perfectly. So
11
4 straight points for the Chinese has put him on terms in the deciding game here. Tsuneyama absolutely stranded in mid-court. Let's say fortune favours the brave, and it's certainly been brave, Lou, in both the last game when he was behind and again here. And now he's got his nose in front with a little help from the net court. He can bemoan his luck, Tsuneyama, but
12, 11.
he's let his opponent right back into this match. And if he's not careful, Lou will snatch it from him. There's the lead now, 12-11.
Whoa! 13, 11.
A lot of ranking points and prize money at stake here. Singles winner takes home 15,000 US. 7,000 ranking points for the winner also. Well, that's what he needed a few points ago, but he's still right in this. Needs a few more of those just to restore some confidence.
12,
It's the harder shot
13.
to play down the line rather than cross court. There wasn't as much space, but he played it well.
All. 14-13.
Well, he's played several of those in this match. Suddenly, he's got himself in the ascendancy again. But remember, that last game, he was further ahead than this and let Lou right back in.
Thank
Just
you.
wonder with him if it's a question of nerve as much as anything else. At the business end of a match.
15-13.
But he wouldn't say he's charging towards the winning line,
13.
Tsuneyama, but he's edging towards it. Just ticking off the points one by one. Oh, beautifully angled. And all of a sudden, he looks almost a player
17-13.
reborn. Like, can he convert what looks a glorious opportunity from here to make tomorrow's final?
Service over.
And it's going to make him work for it, Lou, that's for sure.
14-17.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely stunning, that. Well, I guess he reckons he's got nothing to lose from here, and he's probably right. It's an all-or-nothing approach. That was as good a shot as we've seen him play all day. That is delicate to the point of, well, almost artistic.
18-15.
Oh, I can't play it any better than that.
Service over. 16-18.
It's getting nervy again,
17,
just as happened in the
18.
second game. And Lou must think, well, history can certainly repeat here.
Service over.
That might be a really big point.
I told you, yes.
Perfectly played. Only 2 points, but they probably seem a long way away.
17.
And that error brings up 3 match points.
20, match point, 17.
How will he deal with the pressure? Tsuneyama. That'll do. They just took the one in the end, 21-17 in the deciding game after Liu had got himself back in it from what looked an impossible position in game 2. But it's Kanta TSUNEYAMA who is going to go through to play Lin Dan in tomorrow's men's singles final.
21-14, 18-21, 21-17.
This is the moment. He guaranteed his place in the showpiece match. Just flicked the top of the net. No luck for Liu. So 21-14, 18-21, 21-17 in 56 minutes. 67 minutes, I beg your pardon. We're back shortly with mixed doubles.
Service over.
高球高球的话，角度不一定要太大，还一个。
Service over. Service over.